But listen, this is the thing where people say Ronnie Coleman was unbeatable. Listen, I caught Ronnie Coleman. Like, everyone slips, right?
Yeah.
And arguably, Ron, with the judges' scores in 01, I won that contest. Okay. We as bodybuilders know the prejudging matters, right?
Yeah.
The night show, we didn't have confirmation rounds. We had a posing round then.
Right.
And somehow I lost the posing round and I lost the pose down that I had won that morning by a landslide. I was ahead by 6 points. So, for me, it was a huge plus just to be second. I mean, I moved up from 8th. And the reason I sat out, remember, I went to Arnold and won in 02. That carried over. I won a lot of money. I won a Hummer truck. I won the Rolex. And I started building my home in Vegas. And I was in prep building my pool at the time, which was a 3-month process. And you know what? I was starting to flip real estate then, and I was financially making a ton from guest appearances. That second place at the Olympia propelled my guest fees like crazy. And I had the mail order running at that time with jaycutler.com. And financially, I just didn't see the reward, especially when I came so close and it got away from me. I was only 100,000 for first at the Olympia then. Right. For first, I won 60 for second. So I could make that 100 grand in appearances, no problem. So I said, it's more lucrative to ride out this second place, the Arnold victory. Why waste my time going to the Olympia? It wasn't necessary. I didn't need the Olympia platform to keep me going. I already had it carrying over. I was probably solidified myself as the second best bodybuilder in the world, because back then, winning the Arnold, you were second best, right? That's because there wasn't a lot of other shows. I already won the NOC in 2000, and I didn't feel it necessary to compete. I didn't need the Olympia back then. And Wayne D'Amelio was running the show then, and he was kind of a dick, to be honest, And I don't disrespect a lot of people, but he just, he played this game with me, especially after failing the diuretic test in 01.
Yeah.
He razzed me at the Arnold in 2002 and, said, oh, you're going to pass the test and this and that. And of course I passed the test and, and then, move on from there. And eventually they diminished this diuretic testing, but, it wasn't right. He just kind of played a little bit of a game there. And why am I going to go do something for a promoter that didn't have respect for me at the time? And I just kind of rolled with it from there. And you see where I led to.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed Jay Cutler talk about the 2001 Olympia, as well as why he didn't compete in 2002. Now, this was actually the 500th episode of the Ron Line Report. Be sure to go over to Muscular Development and congratulate Ron. Really like the work that he does over there. I will link it in the comment section below. Now, Jay Cutler discussed the 2001 Mr. Olympia, and Jay said if you go off the judges' scores, he believes that he actually won that contest. Now, I've never heard Jay Cutler say this prior, but Jay said that after prejudging, he was ahead by 6 points, and somehow Ronnie was able to come back and win. Now, just looking at the pictures, I don't really think it was close. In all honesty, I like Ronnie Coleman, but once again, I wasn't there. Jay was ahead of Ronnie by 6 points, and coming back from a 6-point deficit of finals, almost impossible, absolutely unheard of. I mean, if you're behind by more than 1 or 2 points, it's pretty much over. So that was an interesting take. And you guys heard Jay say in 2002 he didn't really feel the need to do the Olympia. Had a lot of problems with Wayne D'Amelio as well as Lee Priest and Paul DeLehead. So I think that this shows that the problem was probably actually with Wayne and not with the athletes. I've never heard anyone having a problem with Jay Cutler. And he also said he could easily make $100,000, doing guest appearances, guest posings, just going to seminars. And Jay Cutler was a guy that actually earned all of his fans by, shaking hands, kissing babies, all of that. But Jay, always incredible to watch an interview with Jay. He's such a class act. But never really heard Jay talk about he felt like he actually won in 2001. And somehow Ronnie came from behind a 6-point deficit to win the show. 2002, he wasn't too much focused on it, said he really didn't need the Mr. Olympia and didn't see a purpose to compete in the contest when the promoter didn't even like him. As always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness, and I'm out.